A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trinity Ball Yard on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for NCCAA Baseball. Tonight, featuring the Banyans from NAIA New College of Florida and your home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At this time, we ask everybody to please stand for prayer. Lord Father, we thank you as always for allowing us to come out here tonight. Thank you for the talents you've given these gentlemen on the field. We ask you to keep them safe and free from all harm or injury. Thank you for the beautiful weather, although cool, Father, that we're able to come out and play baseball tonight. Bless the Banyans as they travel home tomorrow evening and give them a safe trip. Above all, Father, we pray that you help us remember to worship our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. And now, the starting lineups. First, for the Banyans of New College of Florida. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 22, Brecken Fair. Batting second, the catcher, number 63, Matthew Merck. Batting third at first base, number 6, Patrick Fink. The cleanup hitter is a designated hitter, number 67, John McIntosh. Batting fifth in center field, number 21, Landon Morrison. Batting sixth in left field, number 10, Fernando Rivera Calderon. Batting seventh in right field, number 23, Rylan Jamisco. Batting eighth at second base, number 4, Jesus Fortis. Batting ninth, playing third base, number 59, Dominic Fernandez. And now the starting lineup for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Leading off, playing third base, number 8, Logan McGann. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 14, Ryan Ongst. Batting third in left field, number 1, Gavin Williams. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 5, Larson Lott. Batting fifth at first base, number 15, Jacob Brigman. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 4, Nate Naguris. Batting seventh in center field, number 33, Dominic Gattinella. Batting eighth at second base, number 41, Seth Reeves. And batting ninth in right field, number 24, Blake Bandy. Pitching for the Eagles, number 22, Gavin Comer. We ask you to please remain standing and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Ball Yard. Although not officially our first home game, our first time back at the old ball yard as the Eagles are ready to take on the Banians of New College of Florida. Hello, everybody. Glad you're able to join us here on TBC Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau, and we're getting ready for the first of a 3-game series between the Eagles and the Banians. One single 9-inning game tonight and a doubleheader tomorrow starting at 12 noon featuring 2 7-inning games. TBC is off to a really good start. 8 wins, 4 losses, 5-1 in NCCAA South Region competition, led by head coach John Copeland and assisted by Jordan Broden, John Shiver, and Sammy Coffrin. The Banians enter play with a record of 1-5 so far, but they've played some fantastic competition. They have no record yet in their conference, which is the NAIA Sun Conference, so you know this is a very formidable team. Banians are led by head coach Mariano Jimenez, who is also the team athletic director. He is assisted by Eric Skoglund, Dylan Busby, Jacob Ferguson, and 3 more assistant coaches. Coach Jimenez is also the athletic director and the first and only baseball coach that the Banians have had, just like Coach Copeland here in his 11th season at Trinity Baptist College. Coach Jimenez immediately went to work, started recruiting student athletes from all around the country, and has led the Banians to some terrific seasons so far. Before coming to New College, Coach Mariano was a major league hitting consultant and a baseball agent to some of the top players across MLB, including many first-round picks, a National League Rookie of the Year, and a World Baseball Classic MVP. He worked with World Series champion Chris Coughlin, who's a member of that 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series team. And Chris Coughlin had some high regards for Coach Mariano Jimenez. We are ready to begin play. Gavin Comer on the mound. This is his 4th appearance, his 3rd start. He has 2 wins, no losses, 13 1/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 17 hits, 12 runs, but only 6 of those earned. He has walked 7 and struck out 8. And the first pitch of the ball game catches that outside corner for strike 1. The defense behind Gavin Comer. Logan McGann is at third. Nate Naguris, a shortstop. Seth Reeves at second base. And at first base is Jacob Brigman as strike 2 is thrown for Gavin Comer. In left field, we have Gavin Williams. In center field, Dominic Gattinella and Blake Bandy in right. I've been corrected. The count is 1-1. That was a ball on that last pitch by Comer. And he delivers, and there's one line hard into right, and that's going to get down and roll all the way to the fence. Fair around second. He'll be on his way to third. He'll have at least a triple. They're going to wave him in. No, they're going to hold him up. Third base coach was telling Fair to go, but then Fair put on the brakes, and he has himself a leadoff triple, a line drive that went right at Bandy, who looked like he was about to make the catch, and that ball suddenly sunk on him, skipped past, and rolled all the way to that brand new, beautiful wall out there in right field. So a leadoff triple. Brings up Matthew Merck, the catcher. And we didn't get a chance to check out Fair's numbers. We'll get to that in just a moment. As a catcher, Matthew Merck is at the plate, 267 so far on the season, as a first pitch is down low. Brecken Fair came in at 467. That's gone up after that triple. He's now 8 out of 16, so an even 500, and that is his first triple of the season. Number will work from the stretch and a high pop-up just behind the infield. Seth Reeves giving chase, and he will make the catch over the shoulder. Fair had bluffed, might have had a chance as Reeves hit the ground, but he made the catch, and that is a very important first out with that runner still at third base. And it brings up first baseman Patrick Fink, who's hitting .304, 1 homer, and he's driven in 8. He has 12 total bases in now game number 7. So through the first 6, that is a very big gentleman in the batter's box. Comer delivers, and the fastball misses up high, and you really have to get it up high to get it past this big man, Patrick Fink. 6'3". From up here, he looks a lot bigger than that. He's a junior, and he takes this one a little bit inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Comer trying to get a big second out without that runner scoring and hopefully for himself have a chance to get out of the inning unscathed. The leadoff triple, and that one misses outside. At least a walk would set up a potential inning-ending double play. Cleanup hitter John McIntosh is on deck. 3 balls, no strikes. Comer checks that runner at third and delivers and misses upstairs, and that will set up a first and third situation. So we'll see if Patrick Fink decides to take off. He hasn't yet this season. As a team, though, the Banyans are 13 for 15 in stolen base attempts. Left-hand hitting, John McIntosh at the plate. He has Brecken Fair at third base. McIntosh so far on the season, 143. But an RBI opportunity. He pops this one up and foul out of play down the left sideline. McIntosh has driven in 2 runs. He is 2 for 14 so far on the season, but still very early. Ground ball could turn 2 and end the inning. Comer looking to get that ground ball, and the pitch, high pop up, this time pulled way foul over the first base dugout. And McIntosh really got around on that one. You have to do that to hit the ball really directly behind yourself. And he did. So Comer now ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. So far, no indication by Fink about taking off towards second. And he's not going, and this pitch is upstairs. Larson Lott is behind the plate. Both Lott and Ryan Onks love to throw the ball. Ryan Onks is the DH tonight. We'll see him at least one game doing the catching tomorrow. Ball and 2 strikes, and Comer delivers. And there's a ground ball back to the pitcher. He has just the one play. He'll get the out at first. A run will score, an RBI ground ball for John McIntosh, 1-3 on the putout. And Fair cashes in that leadoff triple with a run, and the Banyans lead 1-0. 2 outs now with the runner at second, and center fielder Landon Morrison at the plate. So far, Morrison 2 for 18. One of those 2 hits a double. RBI opportunity. Comer's made a couple of good pitches, but it's hard to work around a leadoff triple. First pitch is low and outside on the slider. It is cool here in Jacksonville. Temperatures around 50 degrees right now. The wind is blowing out over the brand new right field fence, and the dimensions are a little smaller than we used to have. I'll tell you those dimensions in a moment. 1 ball, no strikes, a ground ball towards short. McGann will throw to first in time. Or Naguris, rather, the shortstop, and a good job by Gavin Comer allowing just the 1 run. It was earned on 1 hit. Go to the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 New College. After I give you the lineup, we'll tell you about those new fence dimensions. Leading off for the Eagles, Logan McGann, the third baseman. Batting second at DH is Ryan Onkst. Gavin Williams bats third. He's in left. Larson Lott, the catcher, he will bat fourth. Batting fifth, playing first base, is Jacob Brigman, who already has 3 NCCAA pitchers of the week. Didn't get it last week, but he did also put on a terrific performance. He's batting fifth. Batting sixth is the shortstop, Nate Naguris. Batting seventh in center field, Dominic Gattinella. Batting eighth at second base is Seth Reeves, and batting ninth in right is Blake Bandy. And they're going to face a right-hander on the mound for New College of Florida. Wearing number 14 is Austin Stevenson. The Banyans' pitching statistics are not available. But Stevenson, a junior from Columbus, Georgia, finishes his warm-up tosses. And tonight, you really have to keep yourself warm, especially if you want to go deep into this 9-inning ball game. I can see just by watching him warm up, he's a hard-throwing right-hander. The new dimensions, 315 down the lines. Used to be 320. Actually, at one time in the past was 340. 355 in the power alleys. That's 5 feet closer than last year. And the center field fence has been moved in 15 feet to 385. The wall is higher. It's about 8 to 10 feet high all around. And it is a chain link fence with some wall covering as well. Trinity Christian Academy also plays here on this field, and they got to experience that new field for the first time last night as they won a ball game 5-2 over crosstown rival University Christian School. And now the Eagles are ready for their first at-bat. And the first batter of the game will be third baseman Logan McGann. Eagles are having a really good start at 8-4. McGann is hitting .357 coming into tonight's play. He is 15 for 42, and he's driven in 6 runs, primarily out of the leadoff spot. And Stevenson will get ready for his first pitch. And it is low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. McGann has scored 12 times. Eagles had that big 25-8 win over Champion Christian out in Arlington. They lost 2 in that tournament, both to Arlington Baptist University, but they beat Champion 25-8 and also beat Southeastern Baptist in come from behind fashion. 4-2 was that final score. That's an NCCAA game there, so that one was the most important of all. That one is on the inside corner. Logan McGann takes it for a strike. .357 on base at .491. And this pitch is a good blazing fastball. It missed just a little bit outside. 3 balls and a strike to McGann. He takes ball 4 down low. So the Eagles, they didn't get a leadoff triple, but they do have the first man aboard. And that'll bring up Ryan Onks, the designated hitter. And Rhino having himself another really good season. .462. He is 18 for 39. He has a double and 14 runs driven in. That's tied for the league or team lead with Gavin Williams. Runner at first, nobody out. And the first pitch to Onks. Looked like it was a little bit outside, and that is ball 1. McGann has stolen 5 bases. He has not been caught. And that one is in the dirt, but blocked by the catcher, who is Matthew Merck, battery mate of Austin Stevenson. Matthew Merck wears number 63, a junior from Lockport, Illinois. Onks trying to at least advance the runner. And he takes this one a little bit outside. So 3 balls, no strikes. And we see high and low very well from up here atop the third base dugout. A little tough to tell on the corners. And that one got the knees and got the plate. Count is full. We'll see if McGann gets a green light with a full count. Onks usually puts the ball in play, doesn't strike out a whole lot. And a high pop foul, and that's going to go out of play, so the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Ryan Onks. McGann did not indicate taking off on that last pitch. Gets another half step, not going. Line drive, that's in the right field. That's a base hit. McGann will stop right there at second base, and Trinity Baptist has the first 2 men aboard. Eagles have really done some hitting in their first 12 games. As a team, they are batting .371, 3 home runs, 2 of those by Gavin Williams, who's now at the plate. Graham Gorman has the other one. That was in that big comeback win against Florida National University. Good start to the inning for TBC. Let's see if they can cash it in. First pitch to Williams is on the inside corner, right at the knees for strike 1. Very well placed by Austin Stevenson. 2 on, nobody out. Eagles trying to get that tying run home. And a nice little slider that got the plate. Williams nods his head in agreement. No balls and 2 strikes. We had a leadoff walk followed by a base hit into right. And the pitch to Williams, and he's over the top of it and down on strikes. First strikeout of the ball game for either pitcher. And Larson Lott will now have a chance to drive in that tying run. Lott having a really good start to the season, as are all the Eagles. And when I say good, listen to this, 568. He is 21 for 37 with 6 RBIs. He's also walked 7 times. So his on-base percentage is .680. He has a higher on-base percentage than slugging percentage. That's a great eye at the plate. First pitch was down low. Stevenson not too worried about those runners. Didn't even give him a look that time. And he gets a fastball right on the outer half of the plate. That is strike 2. Wind's blowing out towards right, so a ball hit up in the air that way has a good chance. Counts 1-1. Stevenson, again, not checking those runners. He's worried about the batter and got another good off-speed pitch. And Lott a little late, or a little early, rather, and a little bit over the top. Counts 1-2. Stevenson trying to strand those first 2 runners who got on base right there. That one hits the batter, and that's going to load up the bases. So Lott gets hit right on the arm, it looked like, from up here, and that advances McGann to third, Ongst to second, and brings up Jacob Brigman. Now, in addition to his pitching, Jacob Brigman has made some good contact at the plate. He's overall at .286. He has driven in 3 runs, 6 for 21 so far. He has scored 7 times as well. When he's not pitching, he's usually playing first base, and that's what he's doing tonight. Bases are loaded. 1 out. And Brigman with a ground ball. That's backhanded. A run's going to score to throw to first. They got him, but the leadoff walk turns into a run, and we're tied 1-1. Credit Brigman with an RBI and a really nice play up the middle. All other runners advance as well. Ongst to third and Lott to second. Jacob Burke is running for Larson Lott, the courtesy runner for the catcher. Nate Naguris at the plate, bounces one towards short. It's bobbled. The throw to first is going to be late and gets away. 1 run is scored. Here comes Burke. He'll score. The Eagles lead 3-1. No RBI will be credited to Naguris. He reaches on an E6 and advances to second on a second E6 on the throwing error. So 2 errors on the play. And the Eagles get 2 runs gifted to them as both Ongst and Lott's courtesy runner Jacob Burke score. Both runs unearned. Both runs, though, still on the board. And Dominic Gattinella at the plate. Gattinella, .238 so far, but he has driven in 5 runs. And a pitch, high pop foul, and that's out of play. So foul ball, no balls, and a strike. There are 2 outs. There's a runner at second. 3 runs are in, and a breaking ball is also in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dominic Gattinella. Worked his way into the starting lineup of late. There's a bouncer down the third baseline, and that one rolls foul. It is 1-2. It is 3-1, TBC leading. Bottom of the first, still a whole lot of baseball. This is a 9-inning ball game. Stevenson checks that runner and delivers, and that one is in the dirt, but blocked by the catcher. Evens up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stevenson checking the wristband. And now delivers. And that one is down low. And the count is full to Dominic Gattinella. RBI opportunity. Eagles got a break on a bobble and then an overthrow, allowing 2 runs to score. Now trying to make it a third one, which would be 4 in the inning. 3 have already gotten in, and that one called a strike. A little bit of a late call, but Gattinella takes strike 3 on the inside corner. For the Eagles, 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. Just 1 hit and 1 man left. After 1, it's Trinity Baptist leading 3-1. Three nothing TBC after 1. And leading off the second will be left fielder Fernando Rivera Calderon. Gavin Comer, 1 inning, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk. That run is earned. And second inning is now underway. Rivera Calderon, 673 in the early going. Through 6 ball games, and that one misses outside. That's ball through 2. Oh, I'm reading the wrong stat line. It's 188. He is 3 out of 18, 1 homer and 1 double. He has 1 of 3 Banyan's home runs so far this season. Comer with the 2 ball, no strike pitch is down low, and that is ball 3. Patrick Fink has homered, and Rylan Jamisco has homered, and Jamisco is the on-deck hitter. 3 balls, no strikes. Comer delivers and misses up and in, and so far all 3 men to start at bat have gotten aboard, and so far the first 2 have scored, and that's walk number 2 issued by Gavin Comer. Don't want to give this team free bases. We remember them from last year. They can score some runs. Alan Jamisco at the plate. It's hitting .417, has an OPS of 1296. Comer's first pitch is a fastball, but it's a little bit outside. Jamisco, with that 1 homer, has driven in 3. He is 5 for 12 so far this season. His 6th game played, 5th start. 1 ball, no strikes, and Comer finds the bottom of the zone. That is strike 1. So count even up. There's a ground ball, fair ball right down the line. Vera Calderon will head on into third. That is a double, putting 2 men in scoring position with nobody out. That leadoff walk is now at third base. Those leadoff walks will get you most every time. That ball just inside the bag, but very clear to see from even up here. That is a double. And now with 2 men on, the potential tying runs, and Jesus Fortis at the plate. So far, 1 for 2 on the season. But a chance to drive in 2. Eagles with the 2-run lead will play back. They'll trade a run for an out. And Comer working from the stretch. Slide step, delivers a good fastball. No balls and a strike. It's not our first official home game. Remember, we played that game at Oakleaf, the 3-game series there against Bob Jones. We played 3 at Fort Family Park, considered home games. This is the first time we're on our actual home field. And this one misses outside to even the count at a ball and a strike. Comer with the look. Check that runner at third. Swing and a miss. Batter helped the pitcher on that one, and it's 1-2. That pitch was well upstairs. A ball and 2 strikes to Jesus Fortis. Number 9 man on deck, Fernandez. Fortis, the second baseman. And a pitch. Breaking ball that misses outside. Fortis, a sophomore from Davenport, Florida. 1 for 2. That came on February 14th against the University of Fort Lauderdale. The 2-2. A breaking ball that misses, and Lott, who's been very good behind the plate at blocking pitches, blocks one and keeps that runner at third, but the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A walk and a double, and a pitch. High fly ball, left field, should score a run. Williams will camp under it. He'll make the catch. Here comes the run. The throw will be cut off wisely by Logan McGann. That is an RBI sacrifice fly to left field. And that leadoff walk comes in to score. So run number 2 on the board for the Banians. Tomisco held up at second. There's one away. Dominique Fernandez now at the plate for New College of Florida. 3rd year for New College as both a school and an athletics program. And Fernandez, his 5th game, his 5th start. 4 for 12 so far in the season with a pair of RBIs. Trying to add on one more. Comer checks that runner at second and delivers and misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Fair on deck. We remember what he did in the first inning. And for a moment, it looked like he was going to try to go all the way around. He did end up scoring after his leadoff triple. Naguris trying to keep that runner close. Or Seth Reeves. And this one down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Comer has had some trouble finding the strike zone early in the count. He's pitched from behind to most of the hitters so far. He's behind Fernandez. 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch is in there for a strike. Both Reeves and Naguris having their mouth and nose covered. It's cool out there. They're moving around. That wind's blowing right in the faces of the fielders. Comer checks that runner and delivers and gets a swing and a foul ball. Fernandez kind of lunged for that one just a bit. Threw himself off balance. Fouled it off, and now the count of 2-2. It'll be 8-9-1 for TBC in the bottom half of the second. Reeves, Bandy, and McGann. And Comer takes a long look in. 2 wins, no losses. And a pitch. Misses low and outside. That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Xavier Rose, you got something more important to do tonight, but thanks for checking in on the baseball game. Women's and men's basketball are playing at Southeastern Baptist College in a big South Region matchup. Comer delivers. Hot shot snared at third. McGann throw to first in time. Logan McGann down on his knees, reaches to his right and makes a fantastic play. Keeping the runner at second base, Tomisco thought about coming to third, but the great play by Logan McGann. So 2 outs, runner still at second, and Brecken Fair at the plate. Women's basketball game is going on right now between innings. I'll see if I can get a score update. It is being live streamed out in Laurel, Mississippi. And a pitch, a breaking ball that misses. One ball, no strikes. That one gets the outside corner. Counts even up at 1-1. A ball and a strike is swung on and missed. And that is strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Comer trying to get out of this inning with just the 1 run scoring. TBC leads 3-2. And a pitch. Long drive, well hit, but it's going to stay up. Dominic Gattinella will make the catch to retire the side. Leadoff walk comes in to score. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 man left. Bottom of the second coming up. It's 3-2. Eagles lead. Bottom of the second, TBC 3, New College of Florida 2. Seth Reeves will start it off for Trinity Baptist, the Eagles' second baseman at the plate. Takes the first pitch just a bit outside. Reeves so far at .563 on the season. He is 9 out of 16. He's driven in 5. And that one bounces across the plate to even the count at a ball and a strike. Reeves has also scored 9 runs. Pretty good bunter as well. Trying to hit his way aboard. A ball and a strike. Stevenson delivers. That ball's hit pretty hard right at the shortstop, but that should be an easy play. A good, strong throw, just a tad low, but Fair gets the leadoff hitter. So 1 out. Reeves hit the ball hard, but it went directly at the shortstop. Brings up Blake Bandy, the right fielder, who also does some pitching for TBC. So far on the season at the plate, 1 for 5. He's also drawn a walk and stolen a base. And a pitch. High pop-up. Shallow center field. 4 men coming in, but making the catch will be Morrison. And there are 2 quick outs. So Bandy goes after the first pitch, got underneath it. So 2 outs with the bases empty for Logan McGann, who started to rally in the first with a walk that led off the inning. Ended up scoring on Jacob Brigman's ground ball. So McGann will now trot up to home plate. Stevenson having a pretty good second inning so far. And the pitch. And that one is a little bit low. So no balls and a strike. The 1-0. Good fastball, but inside. Plate umpire has had a tight strike zone. He's been consistent. That's all you can really ask. And he's been the same for both pitchers. 2 balls, no strikes, and a pitch. That one is low and outside. Counts 3-2. Stevenson will wind up and deliver. 3-0, my mistake. And that one is inside for ball 4. So the second time that Logan McGann has walked. First time he came around to score. And on the season, that's walk number 9, or check that, 11 for McGann. Brings up Ryan Ongst with a runner at first. 2 men are out, however. And a pitch. That one is right on the outside corner. Rhino lined a base hit into right, scored run number 2 for TBC. That was one of the 2 runs that scored on a bobble, followed by an overthrow. Runners going. The throw down to second is in time. They cut down Logan McGann. A terrific throw from Landon Morrison. That'll go as a 2-6 putout. Well, Ryan Ongst will lead off when the Eagles come back up in the third. A terrific throw, very close at second base. And that ends the inning. No hits, 1 walk, nobody left thanks to the throw out at second base. And after 2, it's TBC leading 3-2. After two, it's Trinity Baptist leading 3-2. They got all three in the first. The Banians have gotten a run in each of the first two innings. Matthew Merck, the number 2 hitter, will start things off in the third, taking a first pitch fastball for a strike. Merck, nothing out of one so far. First time up, hit a fly ball. Popped it up. It was on the infield, just like this one. Not quite as far back, but this one is dropped. And that's going to be an error on the second baseman. Seth Reeves, looking up into the lights, may have lost track of the ball. He made a great over-the-shoulder catch on Merck's first at-bat. Well, so the leadoff man is aboard for the third straight inning. This time, a little bit of a gift, and it brings up Patrick Fink. And Fink walked his first time up. So Comer has a runner to worry about at first base, who has a pretty good lead. First pitch misses. Merck at first base. He is a catcher. That may be a courtesy runner that I did not catch. It is Gregory out there at first base. That is Will Gregory, the courtesy runner. Hasn't tried to steal a base yet. Not going. This one's in the dirt, and Lott is able to pick it. So Will Gregory, courtesy runner for the catcher. Dropped pop-up is the reason he's at first. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 puts the first 2 men aboard. So an error and a walk. Not the start the Eagles defense wanted to the inning. 3rd walk overall for Gavin Comer. And now, Comer in some trouble. John McIntosh, the designated hitter. His ground ball back to the pitcher brought home a run. And he misses, or takes the first pitch. Comer misses. Eagles have been very good defensively so far this season. That drop pop-up, though, could come back to hurt. Checking the runner at second, not being held that closely, and Comer misses out the outside corner. And time called. Coach Jordan Broden heading out to the mound. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Tomorrow's doubleheader starts at 12 noon, 2 7-inning ball games. After tomorrow's doubleheader, New College of Florida will play Cornerstone University from Michigan on Tuesday, February 25th. They will play Mount Vernon Nazarene University coming down from Ohio on Friday, February 28th. That may be at the Russ Matt Invitational, where Trinity Baptist also goes next Friday and Saturday. And then the Banians will take on NCCAA University of Fort Lauderdale, a doubleheader on March 7th and another one on March 8th. Trinity Baptist will head to the Orlando area after this doubleheader. Well, first they have a trip to Thomasville, Georgia to take on Thomas University. And then they'll play February 28th and March 1st in the first weekend of the 2-weekend Russ Matt Invitational. That's strike 1, 2 balls and a strike. The Eagles will play Bethel, Indiana, Valley City State, and Dort, which is from Iowa, next Friday and Saturday. That one is fouled off. Even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. TBC will return to the Russ Matt on March 7th and 8th. Northwestern from Iowa, doubleheader on March 8th. TBCEagles.com, GoMightyBanians.com. That one did get fouled off. McIntosh trying to cash in a dropped pop-up and then a walk. He does have an RBI already tonight. That's his third of the season. Comer delivers a 2-2 and misses outside to fill the count. Nobody out. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men on base. Again, Comer in a pickle right now. Here comes a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. McIntosh pulled his head, pulled off the pitch on the outside corner. A huge strikeout for Gavin Comer. That's his first of the night. And it brings up Landon Morrison, the center fielder. Morrison grounded to short to end the first inning. First pitch, big swing and a foul straight back. He got a rip, a great look at Comer, and just missed doing some damage. So Morrison now trying to drive in the run from second. Looking for his first ribby of the season. And Comer checks that runner at second and gets a strike called to go up, no balls, 2 strikes. If he can get Morrison, he has a great opportunity to get out of the inning. Fernando Rivera Calderon is on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a drive towards center field. Gattinella on the run will have to play it on the hop. There's a chance for a force out at third. The throw is not in time. Gregory had the hold up to make sure the ball wasn't caught. Gattinella made a strong throw. It is a base hit. And Gregory at third. Fink at second. And Morrison at first. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Fernando Rivera Calderon at the plate. Led off the second with a walk and ended up scoring a run. 3-2 TBC, but that lead is in jeopardy right now. Double play would get you out of the inning. Ground ball could help Comer, but he misses with the first pitch. Nowhere to put this batter. Calderon trying to drive in 2. The run he has scored is his third of the season. He has driven in 2 so far. And Comer delivers and misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, nowhere to put this man. Big strikeout, but then the base hit to load him up. And Comer checks that runner at third. Nothing going on with Gregory. Not sure where that one missed. Might have been a little bit outside. That's ball 3, and a very good take by Rivera Calderon. Now, if this isn't his pitch, he needs to let it go. But if he likes it, look for him to try to pop one. 3 balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Good curveball, and wow, a breaking ball on 3-0. Not the pitch that the batter wanted, so he let it go. He wants something he can drive. It's 3-1. That tying run is at third. Go ahead, run at second. And the pitch. That one is ball 4. RBI walk to Calderon. The run scores. It is unearned. And the bases remain loaded. Walk number 4 issued by Gavin Comer. And it brings up Ryan Jamisco, who lined that double right down the third baseline his first time up. He was ended up stranded at second base, however. Big opportunity for Jamisco. He has driven in 3 so far this season. Check swing. And no swing, says the base umpire. They do call down, and he says safe. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Comer has pitched behind most of the hitters so far. And another check swing, but this time contact made. A ball and a strike. Eagles now looking for that ground ball and a chance to turn 2. Reeves is back at second. Naguris now moves back, so they'll try to turn 2 up the middle. Corner infielders in front of the bag at each position. And a high pop-up. That one's going to get out of play. Lott gave it a look. There's a whole lot of foul territory here at Trinity Ball Yard, but Larson Lott knew that he couldn't get to that one. Eagles just played 4 games at Arlington Baptist University in Fort Worth, Texas. Very little foul territory there. Larson Lott's catch, though, didn't make Sports Center, but got nominated for a top 10 of the day. A ball and 2 strikes, swing and a miss. They got him, and with the runner at first and under 2 out, no need to make the throw. So there are 2 outs and a chance now with just the 1 run scoring. Jesus Fortis at the plate had a sac fly in the second to bring home Rivera Calderon. Comer will step off the mound. One run is in. Fink at third. Morrison at second. Rivera Calderon at first. Ground ball towards third. Another great play by McGann. Throws the first from his knees. They got him. Jacob Brigman has done that several times already this season. Another beautiful play by Logan McGann and Jacob Brigman on the other end. It goes down as just a simple 5-3, but it looked a lot more spectacular than that, saving at least 2 more runs from scoring. However, the Banyans get the error on the leadoff man to come across the plate with the tying run. Eagles come to bat, tied 3-3. Bottom of the third, TBC will have 2, 3, and 4 due up. Ryan Ongst, Gavin Williams, and Larson Lott. New College has scored a run in each of its first 3 at-bats. TBC got 3 in the first. Stevenson, 2 innings pitched, 3 runs, but only 1 of those earned. He's allowed just 1 hit so far. He has walked 2 and struck out 1. Ongst was at the plate when McGann was thrown out stealing to end the inning. So he leads off and takes the first pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And Honks digging in now, the fifth-year senior from right here in Jacksonville, across the river. Mandarin High School takes this one low and outside. Of course, Matthew Merck now back behind the plate. Gregory was just a courtesy runner. Both NAIA and NCCAA allow that rule. 3 balls, no strikes to Ongst, and he's taking that one all the way for strike 1. Ongst all South region the last 2 years. 3-1. Takes that one on the inside corner. He didn't like the pitch, didn't argue the call, but that's not what he wanted. Counts full. Ongst is a very patient hitter. He'll take a walk. He's done that 7 times. He rolls one up towards the middle. Nice cutoff and the throw to first in time. And Fink held the bag as he had to do the splits. And credit fair, ranging very far to his left, and got off a good submarine throw. And Fink at first base. I'm telling you what, if I tried to do that, you might want to call an ambulance. So 1 out, 6-3 on the putout, and Gavin Williams at the plate. Went down swinging his first time up. And the pitch to Williams is low and inside. Even when I was their age, there was no way I could have made a play like that. 1 out, bases empty to Williams. Check swing at a pitch that dips down and in. So 2 balls, no strikes. Stevenson has walked just 2 men, but one of those has scored. In fact, that was Logan McGann twice. McGann was caught stealing his second time. And a strike on the inner half. 2 balls and a strike. 3-3 tie, as you see on the screen. Bottom of the third. That one is a little bit low and inside as well. Wind is still blowing out. I'd say about 8 miles per hour, according to Old Glory out there. Williams has hit 2 home runs so far this season. Here's a 3-1. There's a drive, well hit towards center field, but it's got some carry, and it's up against the fence. Williams will pull on into second. He hit it hard, but in that thick, dense air, didn't quite get enough of it. For a moment, it looked like Morrison might track that one down, but Williams got it over his head and has himself a 1-out double. It's only a second hit for TBC off Austin Stevenson. But a potential go-ahead run now in scoring position for Larson Lott, who was hit by a pitch, and his courtesy runner, Jacob Burke, scored run number 3 in the first inning. And Lott has driven in 6, chance to make it 7, and if he does, TBC would regain the lead. Stevenson with the first pitch fastball. He doesn't worry too much about the runners, and he doesn't waste much time making his pitch either. No balls and a strike. And a pitch on the way. There's a ground ball to the right side. That will advance Williams to third, and an easy 3-U for out number 2. And Jacob Brigman has driven in a run already and a chance to do another one. That RBI came on a ground ball to second, scoring Logan McGann in the first. And for Brigman, his 4th ribby of the season. First pitch, breaking ball, outside corner for a strike. Brigman looking fastball on the first pitch of the AB. Infield, of course, playing back with 2 outs. Not worried about that runner at third. Stevenson delivers. Brigman thought that one was inside, but the umpire said it got the corner. So 0-2. Stevenson trying to strand that runner at third. 1 pitch away from doing it, but not that pitch as it misses low and away. Ball and 2 strikes. Stevenson now takes a little more time. Important pitch, the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, got him. And Brigman unable to get that run home. Gavin Williams had a one-out double but got left stuck at third base. And after 3, we're tied 3-3. Top of the 4th, we're tied at 3, and Trinity Baptist will send a new man to the mound. That new man will be Noah Durden, who has no decision so far this season. This is his 3rd appearance, all in relief. 5 1/3 innings so far, 11 hits, 13 runs, 7 earned. He has walked 3 and struck out 5. First man he will face will be Dominic Fernandez, who takes the fastball inside. So Noah Durden taking over for Gavin Comer. High pop up, and that will get out of play to the right side. One ball, one strike. Noah Durden, freshman from Dade City, Florida, pitched at Pasco High School. That one missed low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch from Durden. Fernandez 0 for 1, a ground ball to third his first time up. 3-1 is inside. That's ball 4, and 4 straight innings the first batter has reached. So Durden does something he doesn't want to do, walk the first man he faces. That will bring up Brecken Fair, who has tripled and scored and flied to center. And a runner is at first with nobody out. First pitch gets the outside corner. Fernandez, in case you're wondering, 2 for 2 in stolen base attempts. As a team, Banyan's 13 out of 15. Slide step, check swing, and a foul ball for strike 2. Fair a little frustrated with himself, and he didn't pull the bat back quite in time. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, nobody out. Dominic Fernandez drew a walk to start the inning. He's leaning towards second, but not going, and the pitch is up and away. One ball, two strikes. Durden takes a little bit longer look in. Fernandez leaning towards second, not going, and a high pop foul is out of play. Count remains 1-2. A ball and two strikes. Durden checks that runner at first. Throw over to first, and the runner's back in time. Jacob Brigman's playing first base tonight, but as a pitcher, he already has two pickoffs that I remember. There might even be a third one in there. I saw two of them live. One ball, two strikes, and a pitch. That one is low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts 2-2. Fair fell behind, 2 strikes, and has taken 2 balls. And Durden from the stretch delivers and misses up and away. That's ball 3. So like Comer, Durden having trouble falling behind hitters. He did get ahead of this one, but then has missed with 3 straight. Women's basketball leads Southeastern Baptist 24-22 with 5 minutes left in the half. Runner was going, and ball 4 will put 2 men aboard with nobody out. Banyans have taken advantage of opportunities in each of their first 3 at-bats. The leadoff hitter getting aboard and scoring all 3 times. Right now, Dominic Fernandez is at second, and Fair is at first, both given free bases. Matthew Merck at the plate. Takes the first pitch inside. He reached on that dropped pop-up to start the third and scored a run. 1 ball, no strikes. And a pitch. That is on the outer half. And it's 1-1. A ball and a strike. And that one got the inner half that time. Make it 1-2. Well, Logan McGann has played a really good hot corner so far tonight. A couple of hot smashes his way. One got by, but he's made 2 spectacular plays. Here's a 1-2. Everyone out there in a white uniform was looking for strike 3 called, including number 10 on the mound, and he did not get it. It's 2-2. The umpire's been tight. Again, consistent for both sides. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Durden's pitch, high pop-up, shallow right field, should be caught. Catch is made. A runner's tagging from second to third. Blake Bandy with the catch, but not much he could do, and Fernandez advances. So now runners at the corners, 1 out. And Patrick Fink at the plate. He has walked both times up so far. Fink is the number 3 hitter in the batting order. Chance to drive in a run and put his team ahead for the second time tonight. They led 1-0 before TBC got 3 in the bottom of the first. 2 walks. They're both on the bases now. And the pitch. Fastball, strike called. Hello to the Rodriguez family cheering on the Banyans. No balls and a strike. High fly ball, well hit towards center, deep enough to score a run. Gattinelli got turned around. He makes the catch over the shoulder. The ball carried further than it looked like he thought. The run will score. The leadoff walk once again comes back to hurt the Eagles pitchers. It is a sacrifice fly to center. Gattinella nearly lost it, but was able to make the catch for out number 2. And the other man stays at first. So Fair stays at first. Fernandez scores the run. And the Banians lead 4-3. So Fink drives home the run, and McIntosh takes the first pitch. And it misses for ball one. John McIntosh has an RBI tonight, 0 for 2 officially, but he's driven in a run. First run of the ball game. And he takes this one outside for ball two. Neither pitcher's getting that ball on the left side of the plate from the catcher's vantage point. Durden has that runner at second. No, my mistake. I thought he held up at first. There's a pop-up into shallow left. Gavin Williams had to reach back and stayed with it and made the catch. Williams overran the ball, but not too much. And a long left arm of Williams able to reach out there and haul that one in. But the leadoff walk comes around to score, and we go to the bottom of the fourth with New College of Florida leading 4-3. TBC comes to bat in the bottom of the fourth, trailing 4-3. Women's basketball leads Southeastern Baptist 32-29 with 1:37 left to go in the third quarter. Trinity Baptist looking to sweep the season series against the Chargers. The men's game is scheduled to follow. They're in the central time zone out there in Laurel, Mississippi. Nate Naguris, Dominic Gattinella, Seth Reeves lead things off for Trinity Baptist. Naguris reached on an error, his only time up so far. That error allowed 2 runs to score. It was actually a double error, a bobbled ground ball, and then an overthrow. So Naguris swings and fouls off the first pitch. And that one inside. Naguris spins out of the way. Naguris came in hitting .275, 13 RBIs. Ball and a strike and the pitch. And a good swing, but he fouled this one back. And we can see the breath coming out of Naguris in this cold weather. We're down in the mid-40s right now. Don't like the weather in Florida? Just wait a little bit. We've been hot, cold pretty much all week long. And we're going to be warm up again after this weekend. In fact, our next broadcast is Tuesday, softball against Lake Sumter State College. And it's supposed to be in the 70s during the day and in the 60s during game time, which starts late afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Naguris. Looper into right field, but it will stay up, and a catch is made by Jamiska. Naguris had a bid for a base hit, but the ball just stayed up and carried almost directly to the right fielder. So a line drive out to start the bottom of the fourth. Dominic Gattinella took strike 3 in the first inning. His only at bat so far. Austin Stevenson, now 3 1/3 innings pitched. 3 runs, but only 1 earned. And the first pitch, just a bit outside in honor of the late, great Bob Uecker. Number 2 all-time great broadcaster behind only Vin Scully. I'd like to say I'm number 3, but probably not. Ball and a strike. Gattinella trying to start a rally. Seth Reeves and Blake Bandy to follow. And that one is up and in. And Gattinella is able to duck out of the way. Counts 2-1. Gattinella digs in. Stevenson working from the stretch with the bases empty. And that one is low. He hasn't done that all night. He has used the windup. He's behind in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Now I'm looking at the scoreboard, and I'm seeing a picket fence for the Banians in each of the first 4 innings. And that one is inside. Gattinella looked like he wasn't really sure, but he's aboard with a 1-out walk. Number 3 issued by Austin Stevenson. Seth Reeves at the plate. Hit a hard ground ball to the shortstop his first time up. So Gattinella's at first. And Gattinella, in case you're wondering about stolen bases, he has 5 of them because he's been a courtesy runner quite a bit. He's been caught 3 times. First pitch is a strike. No balls and a strike. Gattinella got a good secondary lead. There's a chopper, bobbled. The throw to second for 1. They get the out at second, but that bobble at first base and the hustle by Seth Reeves, that's the reason that the Banians didn't turn 2. So Gattinella's cut down 3-6 on the fielder's choice, credited to Seth Reeves. Good hustle by Reeves, taking nothing for granted. But Fink had a little trouble transferring the ball from his glove to his throwing hand, and that may have cost him the double play. Blake Bandy at the plate with a man on and 2 out. And the first pitch gets the outside corner. Bandy, nothing out of 1 so far, a fly ball to center. Eagles have the tying run on base, but only 1 out left in the inning. And Bandy chased one in the dirt, fouled it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the order, bats next, Logan McGann. So, if nothing else, Eagles will have 1, 2, and 3 in their next at-bat. But Bandy's trying to keep this inning alive, and he has a lot of room down the right field line. Check swing, the ball's in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and now the tying run is in scoring position. That will be a wild pitch charged to Austin Stevenson. And Reeves with good speed and good eyes out there on the base paths. Wasting no time once that ball hit the dirt. Bandy now a chance to tie the game with a base hit. And again, they give him some room down the right field line, but now a first baseman is able to play off the bag. A ball and 2 strikes and a pitch. Swing and a miss. The ball hit the ground. No, the umpire says it did not, so there will be no need for a throw. So Bandy is out on strikes to retire the side. A walk, but nothing else for TBC. After 4, it is 4-3, New College leads. Women's basketball leads Southeastern Baptist 40-33 with 8 minutes left at the last check. So hopefully TBC can hold on and get that South Region win. Remember that awesome comeback the Eagles had against Bob Jones University. Victoria Broadway with the game-winning layup with 10 seconds left. But have to remember Caroline Smith blocking the shot on the last play of the game. With about a second left, and then Eagles were able to inbound because they hit off a Bruins player and run the clock out. And Trinity Baptist will be at Pensacola Christian in the season finale tomorrow night, and then South Region Tournament begins next Thursday. Men's basketball follows both tonight and tomorrow, the women's games, and then their regular season comes to an end. And the men will try to sweep the season series over both Southeastern Baptist and Pensacola Christian. Landon Morrison will lead off the top of the fifth. He's number 5 in the order, followed by Fernando Rivera Calderon and Rylan Jamisco. Facing Noah Durden, 1 inning so far. 1 run it is earned. Did not allow a hit, but he walked 2, and the first one ended up crossing the plate. Not sure what the delay is about. It looks like we're about to resume play. Base umpire now heading back out to his position, and Noah Durden is ready on top of the mound. Gavin Comer started, went 3 innings. Durden in his second inning, first pitch, breaking ball, no, misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Morrison has grounded out and singled, so 1 for 2. And the pitch, another breaking ball. This one is a little high. Lott caught the ball strike level, but the ball crossed the plate a little bit upstairs. So 2 balls, no strikes. Durden will wind. And the pitch is low for ball 3. All 4 runs started the inning getting on base. Only one of those was a base hit. That was a triple by Fair to start the ball game. The 3-0. That's ball 4, and it gets by Lott. And hustling down to first is Morrison. There's a lot of room back there. We've seen runners hustled to first on a pitch that got away and stole second base, and that would count as a stolen base. So Morrison, a leadoff walk, and as I said earlier, picket fence on the board in the line score. Fernando Rivera Calderon has the second rung of that picket fence. He scored in the second inning. First pitch, misses low and outside. Durden's having some trouble finding the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner at first, nobody out. And pitch on the way, got the outside corner. Morrison has not tried a stolen base this season. The 1-1, a long look by Durden. Now the pitch. That one's cued off the end of the bat. Durden does his job, but Brigman will apply the tag. Umpire says they got him. Calderon tried to dive under the tag, a heads-up base running play, but Brigman was able to reach down and get the out. Morrison does move into second. That'll be a 3 unassisted. Well, Durden did his job. He was hustling over to cover, but Brigman was able to take it himself. And Jamisco, an RBI opportunity, a double and a punch-out. It's a 4-3 Banyan's lead. Reeves, the second baseman, trying to hold the runner close. Bounces back into position. Durden delivers a line drive into left field, a base hit. Runner had to hold to make sure the ball wasn't caught, so he'll stop at third. It was just out of the reach of Naguris at short. So that leadoff walk is now at third base. First and third, 1 man out. First hit allowed by Noah Durden. And it brings up Jesus Fortis, who has a sac fly and a ground out. Nothing out of one, but a run driven in. And TBC now trailing will pull the infield in even with the bags. One out. Runners are at the corners. Naguris and Reeves relaying signs of who would take any throw should we have Jamiska try to take second base. Not going. First pitch off the outside corner. Lott thought it was a strike. So did Durden, but no call. 1 ball, no strikes. Durden from the stretch. Big swing and a foul straight back. Hey, great to have Major League Baseball back in action with some spring training. I was watching some of the Yankees and some of the Cubs earlier today, my two favorite teams. I don't know any scores, but man, it was great to check that out. High pop-up just behind the infield. Blake Bandy will make the catch. Runner bluffs. The throw is perfect to the cutoff man, exactly the way it's supposed to be. Fly ball to right for out number 2, and now Durden 1 out away from leaving that leadoff runner at third base. He'll have to get Dominic Fernandez, however. And Fernandez, nothing out of 1, but he walked and scored in the 4th. Bandy made a perfect throw, did it just the way he's taught. Hit that cutoff man. Keep that runner from advancing from first to second. Really, except for an overthrow, no chance for the runner at third to score. Now Fernandez will try to bring home an insurance run. Remember, it's a 9-inning ball game, so we're in the middle innings right now. Durden's first pitch misses downstairs. One ball, no strikes. Durden getting some encouragement from his teammates in the dugout. And a pitch. This one is in the dirt, but blocked by Larson Lott. Banyan's brought a really nice crowd. The visiting side of the bleachers pretty well populated. Of course, being our first game on our home field, TBC is able to get some of their own fans here at Trinity Ball Yard. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3 is up and in. Well, there is a base open, so ball 4 is not the worst thing. And Durden's pitching from behind. 3 balls, no strikes. Here comes the pitch, and it's up and away. The bases will be loaded, but at least a fresh count. That's the second time that Fernandez has drawn a walk. That moves Jamisko to second. Morrison is at third, and Brecken Fair is at the plate. Leadoff triple and a run, a fly ball, and a walk. This is his 4th plate appearance. We're in the 5th inning. Time called. Coach Copeland, great to see him back at Trinity Ball Yard. He'll make the slow walk out there towards the mound. And we're going to pause right here, and we'll be right back. Women's basketball leads Southeastern Baptist 49-35 with 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining, and they're in a timeout right now. We're in a timeout here at Trinity Ball Yard because of a pitching change. Andrew Moeller now pitching for TBC. He will inherit bases loaded but 2 outs, and the sophomore from Dade City, Florida, Pasco High School, will try to get leadoff hitter Brecken Fair and give the Eagles a chance to come back. Moeller so far, 6 appearances. He has started 1, no wins, 1 loss. He has pitched 10 2/3 innings. He's allowed 19 hits, 10 earned runs. He has walked 6 and struck out 7. Been a busy gentleman on the mound for TBC. Had a couple of appearances in the NCCAA Division II Invitational over in Fort Worth, Texas. He was involved in that big 25-8 win over Champion Christian. And right now, he's going to try to involve himself in getting this 3rd out. A walk, a ground ball, a single, a fly out, and a walk. That's your inning summary. And now Brecken Fair trying to drive in at least 1, if not 2. Moeller trying to strand him loaded, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. Fair twice tonight has tried to check his swing and fouled off some pitches. So might be a little more patient here at the plate. Wants to get a pitch he can get into the outfield to bring home a couple. 1 strike, Moeller from the stretch, and a pitch. Misses outside, and again, that tight strike zone. I could see Moeller just kind of drop, like, where was that one? Same with Larson Lott. But again, all pitchers on both sides have gotten the same calls. A ball and a strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. Moeller delivers and gets the strike called at the knees. 1 strikeout, 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. There's a lot of room to the pull side for the left-handed hitter out there in right center. Gattinella, the center fielder, Bandy, the right fielder. Moeller delivers a 1-2, and that one hits the batter and brings home another run. That's an RBI for Brecken Fair, and again, the Banyans taking advantage of free bases. Lead now 5-3. A 1-2 pitch that got Fair on the bottom of the leg. He gets an RBI out of it. Banyans get a run and lead by 2. And Matthew Merck, chance to drive in a couple more. He has scored 1 of the 5 runs. He chased one in the dirt for strike 1. That picket fence continues to grow, and Merck's trying to get the first crooked number on the board for the Banyans. High fly ball, left field. Williams coming in toward the line, camps under it, and makes the catch, and that retires a side. However, 1 run on 1 hit, 2 walks, 3 men left. And we go to the bottom of the 5th with Trinity Baptist coming to bat, trailing 5-3. Bottom of the fifth, Eagles trail 5-3. Austin Stevenson just has to finish this inning to be able to qualify for the win, assuming that either he or the relievers, if there are any, hold the lead. He has pitched 4 innings, allowed just 2 hits, 3 runs, but only 1 earned. He has walked 3 and struck out 4. TBC has a top of the order: Logan McGann, Ryan Ongst, and Gavin Williams. Trailing by 2, and the first pitch fastball is up and away. Just 2 hits, single by Ongst in the first and a double by Williams in the third. They've had some base runners, some walks, and a couple of errors helped them to score the 3 runs in the first. The 1-ball, no-strike pitch to McGann is a little bit outside. Stevenson usually has worked quickly tonight. Only a couple times has he slowed things down. And he got the inside corner. McGann thought it was too far inside. 2 balls and a strike. Again, digs in. Stevenson. And McGann drops down the bunt. Has a chance to beat it out. The scoop and the throw, not in time. Third baseman playing back, and McGann beats out the bunt. Trinity Baptist women's basketball now leads 54-35. So they've scored 9 in a row. Under 2 minutes left in that ball game. Eagles trying to get a South Region win. That'll be a bunt single for Logan McGann. So leadoff man aboard. Ryan Ongst at the plate. 1 for 2 with a run scored. And the first pitch to Ongst. That same part of the plate that really none of the pitchers have gotten very much, and it's called outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Stevenson working very quickly, and he gets the knees for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1. Again, with the bunt single, he's at first. Ongst flinched, but held up in plenty of time to take ball 2. Again, very good runner at first base. 5 for 5 in stolen base attempts. Has a good lead. Not going. This one's driven down to right field line. That's a fair ball. McGann will round second. He's coming to third. The throw goes to second, and the Eagles have runners at the corners with nobody out. Ongst hit that ball right on the button. Got himself a base hit. And a really good play by the right fielder, Rylan Jamisco, to get that ball in. No chance to get the runner at third, so he did the right thing and got the ball to second to keep Ongst at first. And really the first jam that Stevenson has been in. Remember, the bobble ball and the overthrow led to 2 TBC runs. So the first jam, you can call that one a jam in the first. And now this is the first trip to the mound of the night for Coach Jimenez. Mariano Jimenez, the athletic director and head baseball coach of New College of Florida. 3rd season. As a quick check at the basketball game, 1:07 left, and Trinity Baptist leads 54-35 over Southeastern Baptist. The men's game will start about a half hour after the women's game ends. Now Coach Broden's going to talk to his offense. Logan McGann bunted his way aboard, a beautiful bunt right down the third baseline. Ongst hit a good line drive into right. And that's where we stand as Gavin Williams comes up. His last time, he laced a double to center. Just trying to get one into the outfield here to bring home the run. Nobody out. Hit number 3 issued by Stevenson. And Williams will try to shorten up and get this run home. Stevenson, no check of the runners. This one is in the dirt. Ongst is a DH, so he'll do his own running, but he has pretty decent speed. There is now a Banyan throwing in the bullpen. The 1 ball, no strike pitch is up and in. Can't quite see who's up in the bullpen. We'll give it another look when I get an opportunity. Williams takes ball 3 on the inside part. And now he is in the driver's seat. I have a good look at the reliever, but I can't see his jersey number. 3 balls, no strikes. Williams taking all the way, and that one was very close, but called ball 4, and Trinity Baptist has the bases loaded with nobody out. Onks will advance to second. McGann's already at third. Walk number 4 issued by Stevenson. Brings up Larson Lott, the cleanup hitter. Hit by a pitch and scored in the first, or his courtesy runner did, and grounded to first his last time up. Women's basketball has defeated Southeastern Baptist. This pitch misses low and inside. 54-39, a final score. So congratulations to the Eagles on getting another South Region win. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to Lott. That hits him, and that'll bring home a run. That's a second time that Larson Lott has taken one off the left arm, and this time he gets an RBI. McGann, bunt single, ends up scoring. Ongst, a base hit to right. He's now at third, and Gavin Williams drew a walk. He's now at second. And that's going to be it for Austin Stevenson. Bases loaded, nobody out. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back in just a bit. Jacob Brigman at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1 run is in. New pitcher we'll tell you about in a moment. Monroy on the mound, misses with ball 1. Now, there are no stats available for the Banyan's pitchers. Monroy, Johan Monroy, a freshman from West Palm Beach. 1 ball, no strikes. Brigman trying to tie it up or give the Eagles a lead. He fouls this one off to the right side. It looks like we have a new third baseman as well. Want to make sure before I say who it is. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this breaking ball misses inside. That new third baseman is Chris Bradburn, a sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia, taking over for Fernandez. That one is outside to Brigman. That's ball 3. 1 more would bring home another run. Three balls and a strike, and the pitch. This one's fouled off to fill the count. Looks like Fernandez has gone to second base. They did not tell us the changes, so we're having to notice that ourselves. Brigman with a 3-2. And a pitch. Ground ball. It's into center field. 1 run is in. Here comes another. Williams will score. Eagles lead. Credit Brigman with 1 RBI. That'll be an E6, allowing Ongst and Williams to score. Onk's run is earned. Williams, for the moment, will be unearned. That depends on what happens rest of the inning. Nate Naguris at the plate. He is 0 for 2. Reached on an error and line to right. Fernandez has moved to second base. Bradburn is at third. Naguris is at the plate. 2 on. There's a ground ball. Knocked down. There'll be 1 throw. It is in time, and a big scoop by Fink. Excellent play. Naguris does advance the runners, and that is the first out of the inning. Jacob Burke, the courtesy runner for Lott, ends up at third. Brigman ends up at second. And Dominic Gattinella is at the plate. He walked his last time up. Nothing out of 1. Now they're calling him safe. I thought for sure they called him out. That's going to be an infield single for Naguris. I had already written down 5-3. I really thought he was called out. So that's going to be a base hit to the third baseman. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. 1 strike to Gattinella. Corner infielders in. Middle infielders back. Gattinella flinches, but it's called a strike. Eagles have taken the lead. Noah Durden is off the hook. Gattinella digs in. Ground ball pulled foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Two strikes to Dominic Gattinella, trying to extend the lead. There's a ground ball into left field. No, it's backhanded. The throw to first is off the mark. That'll be an infield single for Dominic Gattinella and an RBI. Well, Fair kept it in the infield and kept a second run from scoring, but the Eagles now lead 7-5. Burke scores. The first four Eagles have reached and crossed. Brigman is at third, Naguris is at second, and Gattinella is at first. Seth Reeves is at the plate, still nobody out. 4 runs have scored. And the pitch. That one misses up and away. That changes Gavin Williams' run to earned. Reeves takes a strike. Ball and a strike to Seth Reeves. And the pitch. A breaking ball misses low and outside. Two balls and a strike to Reeves, and the pitch. Little flare foul down the left side and out of play. Well, women's basketball got a win. The Eagles have come back with 4 in the 5th. Still a lot of baseball left. It's a 9-inning game. Reeves trying to extend this 2-run lead. Has some room down the right field line. Bases loaded, nobody out. Reeves ahead 2-1, and the pitch. And that one is sliced foul. Johan Monroy in relief of Austin Stevens. Two balls, 2 strikes. This would be a big strikeout if Monroy could get it. And the pitch. A flinch, but Reeves held up in time, and the count is full. Reeves typically does put the ball in play. Payoff pitch on the way to Seth Reeves. Nowhere to put him. And a 3-2. Ball 4 is outside, and Reeves has himself an RBI. Good eye at the plate. Brigman's run is unearned, but it counts. Naguris at third. Gattinella now at second. Reeves aboard at first. 5 runs have scored. 3 more are on. And Blake Bandy is a number 9 batter in both the inning and the full order. Chance to do some damage, and he takes the first pitch outside. I don't see anybody throwing for New College, but there's someone on his way down to the bullpen. 1 ball, no strikes, and that one is a strike to Blake Bandy. He has flied to center and struck out. A ball and a strike, and time called. Coach Jimenez coming out. And Coach Jimenez asking the umpire to talk to a couple of the fans, it looks like. The inning started with the bunt single to Logan McGann. Ryan Arnst lined one in to right. Williams walked. Lott was hit by a pitch. Brigman reached on an error. Naguris infield single to third. Gattinella infield single to short. And Reeves walked. So the Eagles haven't really blistered the ball, but they've taken advantage of opportunities, and they've hustled to beat out some close plays at first base. 5 runs have scored, 3 men are on base, and there's nobody out. The Eagles lead 8-5 as we speak. Book is closed on Stevenson. He will finish with 4 complete innings, 4 hits, 7 runs. Only a couple of those have earned, though. And now Reeves back in the box, or Bandy rather, with a count of 1-1. And pitch on the way, misses low for ball 2. Johan Monroy trying to put out the fire. The Eagles are rallying. 2 balls and a strike to Bandy. High pop foul, that is out of play. Blake Bandy, a freshman from Brooksville, Florida, played at Hernando Christian School. His first season here at TBC. Trying to drive in the run. Counts 2-2, and a pitch. There's a drive into right field. That should at least score the run. Naguris will tag. The catch is made. Here comes a throw. It is not in time, and Gattinella tags and takes third as well. That's a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Blake Bandy. That's the first out of the inning and the 6th run to score. Dominic Gattinella able to get to second. Top of the order, Logan McGann, who started things off with the bunt single. Great inning for TBC, and they're looking to add on a little bit more. And they need to, the way the Bandians can swing the bat. And they've taken advantage of opportunities, getting the leadoff man aboard 5 times in a row and scoring that man 5 times in a row. First pitch misses to Logan McGann. One ball, no strikes. Ongst waiting on deck, looking for another opportunity. The pitch is cued off the bat. The play by Merck, the throw to first. Not in time, and a run scores. Another infield single for TBC. Again, with a run batted in, as Gattinella crosses the plate, very close at first base. And Ryan Ongst, really the only one to hit the ball hard in this inning. That is the 4th infield single of the inning, and Trinity Baptist leads 10-5. Timeout called. Catcher out to the mound. Coach Jimenez will also now come out to the mound as well. We will pause right here, and we'll be right back. Ryan Ongst will now step to the plate with 2 men on and 1 man out. Seth Reeves is at second. Logan McGann is at first with his 2nd infield single of the inning. 10-5 TBC leads, and Ongst takes the first pitch up and away. You don't see 4 infield singles in 1 inning all that often. Ongst, though, he had a really good line drive into right his last time up. Now there's action in the Bandians bullpen. And that one is on the inside corner. And the count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. 2 men are on. 5 runs have scored. Actually 6. Let me look again. 7 have scored. There's a ground ball. That's going to be fielded cleanly. And Ongst is out at first, but he does advance the runners. Seth Reeves now at third. McGann now at second. And Gavin Williams at the plate. He walked and scored earlier in the inning. Eagles have scored 7 and lead 10-5. 2 men in scoring position for the number 3 hitter. Williams grounds one into center field. That's a base hit. Reeves will score. Here comes McGann. He will score, and the rally continues. Both runs are unearned, but they are on the board. And Gavin Williams picks up 2 RBIs. Another one that really wasn't hit that hard, but well placed. And the Eagles' rally has continued. 9 runs in the inning. Here is Larson Lott, who was hit by a pitch and scored earlier in the inning. And first pitch to Lott. Misses for ball 1. Williams, pretty good lead off first. Now the pitch. That one's hit hard down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Williams will round second. He's on his way to third. Coach Broden's going to wave him in and now put on the brakes. And Larson Lott has himself a 2-out double. Right down the left field line. We saw the Banians do that earlier in the ball game. Rylan Jamisco, a very similar play. And once again, Jacob Burke will come out as the courtesy runner for the catcher. Williams was motoring, and Coach Broden at third base was waving him in, but then put on the brakes as Vera Calderon made a really good throw in from the left field corner. Timeout. We'll have ourselves a pitching change, and we'll be back on TBC Eagles. The new pitcher is wearing number 98, but we don't have a 98 listed on the roster, so we're going to try to find out this gentleman's name. He's going to inherit runners at second and third with 2 outs, and Jacob Brigman at the plate. And Brigman has already driven home a run with a ground ball. He reached on an error earlier in this inning. Trinity Baptist has scored 9 times. Lead 12-5. And Brigman will look to keep this rally going. Trinity Baptist's biggest run output of the season so far, 11 in that 25-8 win at Champion Christian. And that tied a team record for runs in a single inning. So Brigman steps in, and the pitch is low and inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 men in scoring position for Jacob Brigman. High pop foul, and this one is out of play. Pitcher's name is M. Casmal. Don't have a first name, but last name Casmal. And he delivers a 1-1. And the pitch. There's a ground ball into right field, a base hit. Williams will score. Another runner, Burke, will be held at third. Second RBI of the inning for Jacob Brigman. And the Eagles have now scored 10 times and lead 13-5. Nate Naguris at the plate. Naguris steps up. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, and he takes a breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Two outs, runners at the corners. This one misses low and inside. A ball and a strike. Casmal from the stretch. Not checking that runner at first. And this one nearly got the batter. It's inside for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. 2 outs. Naguris digs in. And this one misses low for ball 3. Three balls and a strike. Ball 4 will load the bases. Right now, it's 13-5. That is an 8-run lead. Remember, in college baseball, there is a 10-run rule if you have a 9-inning game after 7 innings. So a couple of big RBI opportunities out there for Dominic Gattinella. We are in the bottom of the 6th. Casmal's pitch is in there for a strike. We're in the 5th, actually. One strike to Dominic Gattinella. There's a squibber pulled foul. So Gattinella down, no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases are loaded. A very big inning for TBC. 10 runs have scored. The pitch to Gattinella is in the dirt, but blocked by the catcher. Counts 1-2, 2 outs. Casmal on the mound. And the pitch. And this one is fouled back. Count remains 1-2. There's a ground ball. That is a foul ball down the left side. Gattinella bidding for a couple of RBIs. That ball turned left just in front of the bag. So he'll grab his bat, get back in the box. All runners will return to their bases. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and that ends the inning. But what an inning for Trinity Baptist. The second time this season they have scored 10 in a single at-bat. 10 runs scored after 5. Trinity Baptist leads 13-5. One out. Fly ball caught in the left center field gap. Little audio difficulty, but we took care of it. Fink was the first batter of the inning, and McIntosh at the plate. And that's not going to be McIntosh. That is a pinch hitter. And this is Avery Bishop at the plate. Moeller with the pitch. Bishop swings and fouls this one off. So Bishop batting for McIntosh. No balls and 2 strikes. Bishop is 2 for 8 so far on the season. One of those hits a double, but he swings through this one, and that is strike 3. Andrew Moeller gets his first strikeout. 2 outs, bases are empty for Landon Morrison. And that is Morrison, who is stepping up to the plate. He has grounded out, singled, and walked and scored. Two outs, bases empty. Moeller has gotten a fly ball and a punch out. And his first pitch is low. Morrison trying to start a two-out rally. Again, the Eagles really didn't hit the ball all that hard in the fifth. They had 4 infield singles, a couple of well-hit balls, and a few ground balls that snuck through the infield. And there's a strike. A ball and a strike to Morrison. Moeller from the stretch, infield back. Line drive hit very well towards center. Gattinella will not catch up to it. It'll two-hop the fence. Morrison will stop there at second with a two-out double. Hit that ball very hard, a little more launch angle, and that ball might have cleared the fence. But it's a two-out double. First hit allowed by Andrew Moeller. Make that second. And with 2 outs, we have a new man at the plate for the Banyans. Wearing number 2, Dylan Bowen, a junior from Winter Haven. And he swings and fouls off the first pitch. Bowman comes in at 154, 2 for 13. He has a double. No balls and a strike. And this one misses inside. Ball and a strike. 2-out double. Morrison at second, not being held. Swing and a miss. Tomorrow's doubleheader is scheduled to begin at 12 p.m. We should be a little bit warmer, but bright sunshine in the forecast. Andrew Moeller with a big lead and runner at second. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that ends the inning. 2 strikeouts with a double sandwiched in between for Andrew Moeller. We go to the bottom of the 6th with the Eagles leading 13-5. Seth Reeves will start things off in the bottom of the 6th, and the pitch is a little bit outside. Now, here's the situation. It's a 9-inning game. It's the bottom of the 6th. If the Eagles score at least 2, then they have a chance to end this one in 7 innings. Banians will send Jamisco, Fortis, and Fernandez to the plate, barring any changes. 1 ball, no strikes to Reeves, and that one is in there for the strike. Banians had some pinch hitters when they batted in the top of the 6th. Bishop and Bowen. Trying to see if they're still out there in the field. This one is outside. And they didn't tell us the changes. And we're looking around to see who's out there. 1-1. Kazmork delivers, and this one is low. After Reeves, it's Blake Bandy and Logan McGann. 2 balls and a strike. First batter of the inning. And the pitch. High pop foul directly over us and out of play. Seth Reeves has grounded to short, reached on a fielder's choice, walked with the bases loaded to bring home a run, and scored a run. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. That is strike 3 called, and Reeves is down. Kazmork gets the strikeout. And it brings up Blake Bandy, who had a sacrifice fly as part of that big 5th inning. Nothing out of 2 officially, but he has driven home a run. Bandy, the right fielder, and he takes a breaking ball outside. One ball, no strikes. Kazmork delivers and gets the strike. Looks like a new catcher for the Banians. But with the chest protector on, it's a little hard to see his number with that strap covering it up on the back. There's a ground ball hard towards third. Peterson will make the throw to first, and that is in time. So Peterson is playing third base. The catcher is Hexiel Perez Ramirez back there behind the plate. There are some other changes that are coming through now. Hard ground ball for out number 2. Logan McGann at the plate. He had 2 infield singles in the 5th and scored both times. First one was on a bunt to start the inning. And McGann drives one high and deep towards left, but it is very playable, and the catch is made by Bowen out there for out number 3. Eagles go down in order, but after 6, lead 13-5. Eagles men's basketball is in a dogfight at Southeastern Baptist. The Chargers lead 24-22 with 6:20 left to go in the first half. Right here on Trinity Ball Yard, TBC leads New College of Florida 13-5 as we start the top of the seventh. A whole lot of changes in that bottom of the sixth. And now batting is Will Gregory, whom we saw as a courtesy runner earlier. He's starting things off in the number 7 hole. So Will Gregory getting his first at-bat of the ball game. So far in the season, he's batting a very nice .571, 4 for 7 with 2 runs driven in. He pops this one up over the first base dugout and out of play. Gregory is pinch hitting for Rylan Jamisco. One ball, one strike. And a pitch to Gregory. And that one is inside. He just did duck out of the way. I actually thought it might have hit him at first. Counts 2-1. Andrew Moeller came in relief of Noah Durden. Gavin Comer started the game. Moeller is the pitcher of record. He's the beneficiary of that big rally in the fifth. High pop-up on a check swing. Naguris and McGann are both there. It'll be the third baseman, Logan McGann, making the catch. One out. Jesus Ortiz is the scheduled hitter, but we may see somebody new, and looks like one of those changes we had earlier. And now batting is Chris Bradburn, his first appearance at the plate. He's been in the field, and he fouls off the first pitch. Bradburn so far on the season is 2 for 8. One of those 2 hits a double. No balls and a strike. Moeller delivers, and Bradburn rips one down to left field line. Williams on the move, makes the catch. Caught it on the run on a hard line drive, ticketed for extra bases, but Williams runs it down for out number 2. Gavin Williams out there doing it defensively as well as at the plate. He drove in a couple of runs in the big 5th inning. Now another new batter for New College. This is Brennan Peterson, who's at third base. His first plate appearance, and he takes the first pitch inside. Peterson making his 5th appearance. He has started twice. He is 1 for 8 as a hitter. And Moeller delivers the 1-0. And that one is a little up, and that's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Sam Garcelle is our official stats keeper, and she's having a good time keeping up with these changes right now. Pitch to Peterson appears to have missed, and that's ball 3. Nope, they called that one a strike. My bad. I thought it was a ball. There's a slow roller toward third. McGann cuts off Naguris and makes the throw across the diamond to retire the side. Andrew Moeller has now retired 3, make that 4 in a row, and 6 out of his last 7. Eagles come to bat. If they score 2, the ball game will end. They lead it by 8, 13-5. There's a new man on the mound for the Banyans. He's wearing number 84, but again, no 84 listed on the roster. So we'll find out who that gentleman is. Ryan Ongst will face him as the first batter. If the Eagles score 2, the game will end in 7 innings. If they don't, we'll have the top of the 8th and the top of the order due up for New College. 1 ball, no strikes to Ongst, and a looper down a left field line and slices foul. Last name of this gentleman is Wells, E. Wells, pitching for New College. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch is low for ball 2. So Wells, that's a big man out there on the mound. He's behind 2-1 to Ongst, who pops this one foul and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ongst trying to start a game-ending 2-run rally. He's followed by Gavin Williams and Larson Lott, barring any changes. Here's a 2-2 from Wells. It's low for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. First batter of the 7th, Ryan Ongst. Swing and a miss. He reached for one out of the zone, and that's out number 1. Brings up Gavin Williams, who had a 2-run single in the 5th inning. He's also scored a run, doubled earlier in the ball game. So 2 for 3, plus a walk, a run, and 2 RBIs. And the first pitch to Williams, that one is well inside for ball 1. Gavin's also played a really good left field. Made that running catch a half inning ago. He's caught a couple more. So right now, barring anything else happening, Gavin Williams is tonight's player of the game. Ball 2 misses downstairs. Ethan Wells is the gentleman on the mound for the Banyans. 2 balls, no strikes. And ball 3 is inside. Three balls, no strikes. And Wells delivers and gets one in there. Williams is still ahead in the count, 3-1. Lott on deck. Brigman would follow. And Gavin Williams sets for the 3-1 and takes strike 2 on the inner half. Three balls, 2 strikes. Wells delivers, and Williams grounds one right back to the pitcher. Off Wells. He's in some pain, but he did get the out at first. And now Coach Jimenez will have to check on his left-hander. Williams hit that ball very hard. Looked like it got Wells on an ankle, and Coach Jimenez out to the mound. Check on his pitcher. We'll pause here, and we'll be right back. Very good sign for Ethan Wells. He looks like he'll be all right. He took some warm-up tosses. He stays in the game, and he will face Larson Lott with bases empty and 2 outs. Men's basketball, again, in a good one at Southeastern Baptist. They lead 38-37 over the Chargers with 28 seconds left in the first half. And Lott fouls off the first pitch. And the way he's nodding his head, he's looking like he wish he had that one back. It'll be Fair, Merck, and Fink due up in the 8th, barring any changes. It's to Lott, a breaking ball and a beauty for a strike. So Wells looks like he's going to be all right. Williams hit the ball hard, caught Wells around the ankle. And glad to see he's okay. 2 strikes to Larson Lott. And a pitch on the way. Lott flinched but held up. That's ball 1. And the basketball team has 5 seconds left in the first half and a 1-point lead. And they're going to inbound. Let's see if they get a shot off. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3 called, and that ends the inning. The Eagles go down in order. Good job by Ethan Wells. Fernandez tried to get off a shot but had it blocked, and Trinity Baptist leads Southeastern Baptist in men's basketball South Region competition 38-37 heading into halftime. If you go to the men's basketball schedule page, scroll down, hit the video link, and you can catch the second half. If you have 2 devices, you can kind of see both the baseball game and the basketball game. We'll pause and get ready for the top of the 8th in a moment here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. We get ready for the top of the 8th. That big 5th inning for Trinity Baptist is still the margin here, 13-5, an 8-run lead after that 10-run 5th inning. Top of the order, Brecken Fair, Matthew Merck, and Patrick Fink are the scheduled hitters for the Banians. No new changes as of yet that we know of. Brecken Fair's had a pretty good night at the plate. The leadoff triple and a run in the first, a fly out, a walk, and a hit batsman. So officially he is 1 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. That hit batsman came with the bases loaded to bring home a run in the top of the 5th. First pitch fouled off. No balls and a strike to Andrew Moeller on the mound for Trinity Baptist. Moeller's done a pretty nice job for TBC. Two complete innings, 2.1 actually, 1 hit, no runs. He has faced 9 batters. He has allowed a double, but he's done a nice job for Coach Copeland tonight. That one misses outside. And a pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball, shallow center field. Gattinella camps under it and makes the catch. One out. Matthew Merck, the scheduled hitter. But it's not going to be Merck. There were those changes, and I forgot to write this one down. So now batting for the Banyans. This is Hexel Perez Ramirez. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. Nothing out of 2 so far on the season. No balls and a strike. And that one is in there for strike 2. Merck scored a run in 4 plate appearances, but nothing out of 4 officially. No balls, 2 strikes. Moeller from the stretch and the pitch. High fly ball. This one's pretty well hit towards left. Williams going back on the warning track and makes the catch. Perez Ramirez gave that one a ride. Remember, the fences have been moved in. It's 3:55 out there in the gap, and Williams made the catch one-handed on the run right in front of that 3:55 marker. Gavin Williams, tonight's player of the game for both the bat and the glove. 2 outs. And a new man batting for the Banyans. Aiden Aparicio at the plate, making his 4th appearance of the season. He started 3 times. He is 1 for 6 as a hitter. And Moeller delivers, and there's a ground ball towards first. Brigman will knock it down. Moeller's covering. The throw to first, not in time. Now Brigman had a little bit of a bobble. We'll see how that one gets scored. And Brigman, he did bobble it. Moeller covered, but the throw was just a little bit late. Should be an error on the first baseman. Aparicio is aboard. Avery Bishop at the plate. And a pitch. And that is a strike. Bishop batted once so far, went down on strikes. And that did go down as an E3. Second error of the game for TBC. And a pitch by Moeller is off the plate. And a nice pick by Lott back there. That ball hits the plate. Really don't know where it's going to bounce. Lott picked it and came up ready to shoot towards first. 2 outs, a runner at first. Swing and a miss by Bishop. Trailing by 8, you don't really look for too many stolen base attempts. With the Banyans, they've been good this season, 13 out of 15. They haven't tried one tonight. A ball and 2 strikes. Avery Bishop at the plate. Moeller trying to finish this one off. There's a looper into center. That ball will drop in for a base hit. So Bishop, after falling behind, singles into center to keep the inning going. Only the second hit allowed by Andrew Moeller. And it brings up Landon Morrison, center fielder. He has a pair of hits and a walk with a run scored. 2 for 3 overall. One of those hits was a double. That was his last time up. And the first pitch is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And we can't see the Eagles bullpen, but we can bet there's somebody warming up. Coach Copeland likes to keep pitchers ready. On a cool night like this, you want to give them plenty of time to get loose. Ball 2 is in the dirt. There is someone throwing in the Banyans bullpen. And there are other gentlemen standing up looking too. Two balls, no strikes. High fly ball, right field, slicing away from Bandy. That will hit the warning track. 2 runs will score. The throw will be towards second base, and that is a 2-run double for Landon Morrison, his second 2-bagger of the game, his 3rd hit overall. Bandy had no chance at that one. He was pulled over toward the gap. Both runs are unearned. That bobbled ball at first base comes back to hurt Moeller. 2 RBIs credited for Morrison. Dylan Bowman at the plate. 1 at bat so far, went down on strikes, and he lines one towards short, and it's caught. Nate Naguris goes to his knees and snares one to save another run. Nice play by Naguris, but the Banyans score 2. 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Trinity Baptist leads 13-7. There are some changes for the Banyans. First, the new pitcher is Nate Miller. Adrian Quinones is now playing second base. Chris Bradburn has moved to shortstop. Jacob Brigman is at the plate. He fouled off the first pitch, and the second pitch is inside. Nate Miller, a freshman from Lutz, Florida. Again, we don't have pitching statistics for the Banyans. That one got the outer half of the plate for strike 2. Basketball still at halftime. TBC leading Southeastern Baptist 38-37. Women won over Southeastern Baptist by 19. Brigman swings over the top of a breaking ball, so that is out number 1. So Nate Miller comes in and punches out the first man he faces. Nate Naguris made that great catch on the line drive to end the top of the 8th. He's at the plate now. Last time up walked. He also has a base hit and a run scored. He is 1 for 3. First pitch misses for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and a ground ball towards third. It is cut off, and the throw to first in the dirt, but a great pick at first base. That is Aparicio, who stayed in the game after batting for Fink. And we saw Fink make a few of those plays earlier, and Aparicio just did it himself. And a really nice play. Peterson gets the assist, and there are 2 away. Dominic Gattinella at the plate. Let's credit Sam Garcelle, the statistician, for keeping up with all that, and credit gentleman in the dugout running game changer. Gattinella takes the first pitch inside. 1 ball, no strikes. He had an infield single that brought home a run in the 5th and also scored. Walked earlier, but he has struck out twice as well. 1 for 3. And the pitch is taken for strike. Seven, 8, and 9 are due up, and right now that's Gregory, Bradburn, and Peterson. Gattinella laces one towards the gap in right center, but it's going to be run down and caught by Morrison on a nice play. Gattinella hit the ball hard, but out. Eagles go down in order. They just need 3 outs to win this one as they lead after 8, 13-7. Top of the 9th, 13-7. TBC leads, and the Eagles have a new pitcher on the mound. And the first pitch. Been so many changes. This is Will Gregory. Batting for the second time, popped up to third, his first chance. And this one misses. Preston Leach is now pitching for Trinity Baptist. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a line drive into left. Williams coming in, and he does not get there. The ball goes under his glove, and Gregory will have himself a leadoff double. Williams has made some really nice plays, but just could not quite get there this time. And so a runner at second. Nobody out. Preston Leach makes his 3rd appearance, 2 innings. He has allowed 6 earned runs. He has walked 3 and struck out 2. Chris Bradburn at the plate, line to left his first time up. Leadoff double, runner in scoring position. Leach from the stretch, delivers, and gets it in there for a strike. Nothing in 1. And pitch on the way is up and in. That's ball 1. Bradburn followed by Brendan Peterson, who's in the on-deck circle. Remember, in this league, starters can re-enter. If the Banyans are able to make this one interesting, we may see some of their starters back in the game. Leach misses inside, 2 balls and a strike. Leach from the stretch. High fly ball, right center field. 2 outfielders giving chase. It's going to be caught by Blake Bandy. They nearly collided, but Gattinello is able to pull back and let the right fielder make the catch. 1 away. That one could have been a little dangerous. So 1 out. And Peterson at the plate. And a throw down to third as the runner's going, and he is out. Larson Lott catches Gregory trying to steal third, and there are 2 outs now with the bases empty, and the Eagles 1 out away from the win. So Gregory caught trying to steal third. And now Preston Leach needs 1 more out to finish this one off. Andrew Moeller would get the win for TBC. That would be his first of the season. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one misses down low. Leach from the stretch and a pitch. Check swing, but he went a little too far. 2 balls and a strike. Well, I missed one of the balls because that was ball 4, not 3. Or did it hit him? It did hit him. Okay, so it's a hit batsman. And so Peterson is aboard. Adrian Quinones is the scheduled hitter. And Quinones is at the plate. And pitch on the way. This one is outside. Quinones as a hitter so far this season, 1 out of 7. Leach needs 1 more out to secure the win. And the pitch on the way is in the dirt and gets by Lott. That's going to be a wild pitch, and that allows Peterson to take second base. Two balls, no strikes. And Leach not worried about that runner at second with the 6-run lead. Good swing by Quinones. He fouled this one back. Two balls and a strike. And Leach just concentrating on the hitter. And the 2-1. That one's in there for strike 2. Eagles 1 strike away from winning this one. 13-7 the score. Top of the 9th. And Leach delivers and misses low. Might have tried to overthrow that one, a little too eager. Not a save situation for Leach. Lead a little too big. Three balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. That's ball 4. The inning will continue. And that will bring up Perez Ramirez. Flew out to left on a really nice play by Gavin Williams. That one misses up and in. Preston Leach trying to finish it off, but maybe rushing just a little bit. 2 on, 2 out, 1 ball, no strikes, and a pitch. A little squibber, and it's foul. Hexo Perez Ramirez came in defensively as a catcher. Nothing out of 1 at the plate. A ball and a strike, and Leach delivers. And it got a pop foul out of play. So again, down to the potential final strike. Counts 1 and 2. 2 on, 2 out. Leach takes his time, gets the sign, and delivers. And misses a low and outside. A good block by Lott. We'll be back here at 12 noon tomorrow for 2 7-inning ball games between the Eagles and the Banyans. The 2-2, high pop-up. That's going to stay in play. Foul territory. Brigman makes the catch. No! That's going to go down as an error on the first baseman. And the inning will continue. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perez Ramirez has another opportunity. And Leach from the stretch. And this one is fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Leach again from the stretch. Ball 3 is low. Aparicio waiting for an opportunity with some runners on base. He's on deck. Payoff pitch. Runners will be going. There they go. Ball 4. Bases are now loaded. Inning started with a double, a fly out, a caught stealing at third, and a hit batsman and 2 walks, and Lott heads out to the mound to try to settle down Leach. Leach, a freshman from Port Orange, Florida. The bases are loaded. Leach and the Eagles defense trying to get that final out. Thought they had it. Ball did not stick in the mitt. Aparicio at the plate, a golden opportunity for him and for the Banyans to potentially get back in this ball game. First pitch is down low. Drew Billings, I'm guessing, will be starting to warm up. It's a 6-run lead, but another base runner, and it's a save situation. That one is a strike. Aiden Aparicio, a sophomore from Miami. New College of Florida from Sarasota. The 1-1 is low and inside. Avery Bishop is on deck waiting for another opportunity. Leach from the stretch. Good swing and a foul back. And Aparicio looking to do some damage with that one. He just missed barreling that one up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a Banyan at every base. Defense back looking to get that final out. Strike 3 called, and that's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 13, New College of Florida 7. The 10-run bottom of the 5th holds up. Banyans made a run in the 8th, loaded the bases in the 9th, but Preston Leach got the strikeout. The winning pitcher, Andrew Moeller, for the TBC Eagles in relief, goes 3 1/3 innings. 3 runs, 2 of them earned, or check that, 2 runs, neither of them earned, 3 hits. And the loser is Austin Stevenson. Trinity Baptist now 9-4 on the season, 5-1 in South Region competition. The Banyans dropped to 1-6 overall. They have not yet played a Sun Conference game. Andrew Moeller now 1-1 overall on the season. Well, we have the doubleheader scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. First pitch at 12 p.m. We'll be on the air for both those ball games tomorrow afternoon. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Now it's time to flip on over to the Southeastern Baptist YouTube channel and watch Trinity Baptist go for another South Region win. For Sam Garcelle, our statistician, Thomas Spee on camera, Abby running the scoreboard that you see on the screen, Coach Copeland, Coach Broaden, Athletic Director John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist.